lip oil first thing. I have a lot of stuff in front of me as usual. I am going to get organized. I was running a little late today. Feeling like I had enough time. Of course I did not, but we are here now. We're going to be using the Jolie Beauty Cryptic Palette. Hey, Alexandria. I appreciate it. I saw there was somebody here, and I'm like, who is it? Here with bells on. Hey, Tanya. Yeah, I'm not set up yet at all. And so, because I do move stuff around. So I have my laptop over here. And I barely got started. So my laptop is actually like right in front of me, so I need to move that. Oh, I saw your thumbnail, Tanya, that you have a laptop. A giveaway going on. Oh, I just knocked everything over. Ah! Those new y'all, I'm running out of space again at my station because I know I switched sentences. Because I rearranged stuff again. And why did I do that? I don't know. But yes, I rearranged stuff again, and so space is just very tight right now. But I could, well, no, I'll do it later. So let me open this up. So tonight, I saw and I checked, and I am still following you from before. Yeah. And I was going to make that announcement. So for those of us who are on Instagram, we'll follow you. My Blend Bunny order came Saturday, but I didn't check my mail until yesterday because it was in the parcel locker. And y'all, these lippies are so chunky. They don't fit. They don't fit in my lipstick holder. Because I remember saying that I might order the one for $9 that has 9 slots in it, but these don't even fit in there. And so I'm going to have to put them somewhere else. So tonight is Tanya's request. And it looks easy enough. So I'm hoping, I'm thinking we can be out of here in an hour. Says me who was late even getting here, right? It's a simple look altogether. Thinking we might do this lip, and we might, because she has like a mid-tone brown, or maybe we'll just use MAC stuff. It's a mid-tone brown lip liner, and this is chestnut, and maybe we'll just put this on top of that. No, this is kind of reddish. This is described as deep brown with red undertone. That might work. This one is even less color. So maybe we'll put this all over and then top it with this. This is MAC Lip Glass Air. And this is described as a golden sheen. So maybe we'll do that. The eye look only looks to be like 3 colors. And 2 of them look to be very light colors. And it's dealing with gems as well. So I have my gems out. Did I tell y'all I purchased more gems? Hey, Grace, who did I tell that I had purchased more gems? I don't know if that was a text or to someone in particular. Where like, I don't know. So I'm just trying to figure out where to put these lippies because where they are, they're going to keep falling over. So y'all will keep hearing clanking. So we're putting those away. 2 are lip oils and 2 are lip glazes. Yes. Like, who am I, right? What is this one? Oh, that's Ruby Woo. So Ruby Woo can go over. All right, y'all, I'm getting it together. I'm getting it together. And then this one doesn't fit anywhere right now either. Or maybe we can do this lip because this is kind of bare. We'll see. So it's a green look. She has green on lower lash line. Very shimmery as far as the glitter aspect. Very pretty. Let me move this over here because that'll make more sense. Excuse me. I just don't want stuff to keep falling over because then it's noisy. Brushes I washed just, I did use Lila the other day, and we actually ended up using every shade in the palette. And there is a question in that video. It'll air this week. So we did the base face, and then we did the eye look. So I'm just putting away brushes that I washed yesterday. I should keep one of those out because we're going to need for lower lash line. Keep out 3 of these. And by out, I mean from what I washed that I need to put away. I'm thinking we'll take out an Hourglass number 3 as well. We'll see what the textures are of the shades. I am excited to use that palette again because it was kind of working me just a little bit. I can't tell if she has lashes on. Because she's looking down like this, and I think because of the coloring of the look, like I can't really tell if she does have lashes on or not. You know, I think she does. Tanya, since this is your look, would you like me to put on lashes? All right, we're going to keep one of these out as well. Put these 2 away. Keep out one of these, keep out one of these. Keep this out. We're going to breeze through the base face. She's lighter than, she looks like a person of color. She is lighter than me. Or she might be mixed, I'm not sure. But like this right here looks really pinky. Looks really pink. And down here is looking like really like off-whitish. So I don't know if that's just the picture or I think it's the lighting because one cheek looks like very palish, off-whitish, haylock, and the other side that's in the shade, the color is more consistent and it looks pink. Whereas this side, this looks whitish and then it looks like a pink line right there. So I'm hoping that's I'm thinking it is the lighting. Her brows are nice. Symmetrical? No, but very rarely are they. For anybody. Even when people do their lashes, very seldom, and by that I mean carve them out and all that stuff. Even with that, they are not usually symmetrical. But that's because I'm like really looking. Did I just glitch? What is happening? Now look at this. Look at this brush. This brush is like, we done bouncing back. And it trips me out every time. Question, sidebar. Do any of you do nail art? Because with all the gem purchases I made, they each also came with, this is for when you do nail art. So each of them, almost all of them came with one of these too. So you pick up the gem and put it on the nail. I don't have use for these. And I don't just want to throw them away. I might just keep this one just like as a pair of regular tweezers, which leaves me with all of these. Or if you know somebody who does nail art, or if you do nail art yourself, I will be glad to pass these along. So there's 6 of them. I used to try to do nail art. Well, I'll go down and press one. Okay, so I don't want to throw them away, but then I'm like, so we'll do that. Today is Monday, so our giveaway ends today. Actually, it has ended already, I think, or is about to end in about an hour. Janet was the only one who entered, so by default, she is the winner again, which I think is just hilarious. City Beauty Brightening Eye Cream. I keep thinking it's like almost done, but apparently it's not. I will not repurchase because I don't like how it gets dry in the nozzle, and then when I squeeze it out, I have to like work around it. But that's that. Yeah, she won again. The lip stuff. Oh man, so that's over on my desk with her name on it, and I have stuff that's in the other people too that's waiting to be sent out. Let me back up. Lashes. And I keep forgetting that they're in here. And then I'll open it and be like, where's the lashes? They're stuck up top. So this is 2 different pairs of lashes that are in here. And they do have lash holders. And I'm like, I don't want to spend no money to lash holders. I'll put them in here. He's a little... And I thought I got all the glue off. Apparently not. But so that's what's in here. I probably will somewhere along the line break down and get the lash holder. I just don't want to pay money for it. I'm just like who knows what's in there? Like who's here? Here they be falling off. They actually stay. The self-adhesive ones, they stay. The ones that I put the glue on it, they stay. And you can also use lash glue, or I should say instead of the glue that comes with it. And when I'm watching Glow Up, I think they're just using lash glue. Okay. Alexandria is following Tanya on Instagram. I'm glad you're back on Instagram. And I'm glad to be back. I was off for a year because Instagram broke up with me. And I did miss doing a collab. Now, I think I'm doing like at least 3 different collabs over there, which is really great. Yeah, so the gems are green. I was looking at my pack of gems. I have some more in my kit. I remember saying, yeah, they stay until like I physically take them off. The only time they falling off is, I'm glitching again, like what's happening, is when I was sitting here and they just kept falling off. But other than that, like I don't even know what that was about. Lashes, Glam out. I agree, go Glam, says Alexandria. He's just trying to, okay, I'm caught up. I can't be entering no. And when I saw the thumbnail, I'm like, that's all extra stuff that she's been sitting on for however long that she never used. That was my thought. That was my thought. Oh, she's trying to unload some stuff. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, okay, she got it. Because we know you love you some Lancome. And what's ironic is that the only things I remember trying from, I did try their foundation eons ago, and I couldn't get a match. And I'm like, you know what? Never mind. But I do like, of course, their Soul's Booster. Let me take that out right now, too. So I do like some of their mascaras, and y'all know I'm all over the Soul's Booster mascara base. But as far as their actual makeup, that is makeup. But like their eyeshadow colors, like just don't appeal to me really. But I'm so pretty. Okay, let me hold off on that. Well, I'll go ahead and say it. I used the looks I did yesterday. I did use the Scandinavia primer spray, the makeup primer spray. And when I looked in the mirror later, and this will be a question for you lot. When I looked in the mirror later, like far away, everything looked great. When I looked up close, like my skin just looked dry. And like, I know you have oily skin. Would you like to try this? And this is the regular one. And they do have an oil control finishing spray. This works okay for me because it goes on after everything else is on. And I did not put regular primer on before I put this on. Yeah, my skin was feeling dry. And so if you would like to try this, I will be more than happy to send it to you. Because I am thinking it is for, even though it's not for oily skin, I am thinking it would work better for somebody with oily skin. Because my skin, it did not quite feel dry, but it just looked dry. Even with all the makeup on, like a few hours later, my face was just looking like, why do you look dry? So let me know about that. I don't think, I think I have a mini one in my kit. The only one you might like is the Ardent Drama Quint Dion. It's the most colorful. Quint is 5 shadows. You know I need like 8. I have it and it's great quality. A bunch of gift with purchases, not too much skincare. I'm gonna look at that video. Excuse me. Oh, I miss Janet. What? Wait. Oh, you were saying it because she won it. Yeah. She won the last one too. She was the only one that entered. It is so funny to me. It is so funny to me. It is really funny to me. But anyway, so we're going to use the Milk And I think I'm not going to, I don't know if I want to commit to saying it because I know I'm back on my perpetual low buy. I was watching someone, I don't know her name. She was doing a video. I think I mentioned it in one of the 2 videos I did yesterday. I hate when stuff be falling over because my OCD is like stand it upright, but then it doesn't want to do that. Yo, this is almost done. And I know I say this recently every time I use this. Like, you see this this faint line right there? Yeah. And so I'm not even able to pump it this way. Other than like a few drops, I have to kind of hold it straight up. So maybe we'll call it after this video. So I have to spray it straight. But even now, it's spitting. Okay, this foundation has bit the dust. I do have a backup already. You'll try it. That would be a great one to try something. Yeah, and I do hope it works for you. And I did think to, why am I glitching? I did think to, okay, do primer and then spray this, but I'm like, I don't need all of that. But yeah, my face just looked dry. Like the makeup looked great, but looking close, like it just looked dry. And it's weird because this is the primer, so this goes underneath. So I don't know. Okay, I don't have anything. I'll put this in the kitchen because then I'll be like, why is that in the kitchen? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's in that lot. Okay, so we're gonna put this on. Y'all, so we finished up another foundation, and I opened this in October, and I have one here finished in 6 months. Hi, my name is Dion. I'm a label whore. So October 5th. November, December, January, February, March, April. Yep, so 6 months to finish this one as well. Yeah, I forgot to do my brows. I love, I just like tracking stuff for whatever reason. And it helps knowing like how long it takes me to get through stuff. And I decided with the no buy, that Lock and I did, that I'm not going to buy backups for more than what I'll go through in a year, because I do for skincare. I think I have enough left for backups for at least another 1.5 years, and I need to do the same with makeup. And I did finish another skincare product last night, well, this morning before I went to sleep. And so I decided I'm not going to purchase more backups than what I would use within a year. And then, of course, still wait for a sale. And so there is really nothing that I want. And I was actually trying to find stuff to buy because I wanted to place an order, get another tube of toothpaste and salsa, queso, and something else. And so I was on the Target website. I look like a little boy. I cut my because these were way different, but the way I cut it, it's just, I'm not used to this face shape, because usually it comes down to like here, my hair. I don't like that. It'll grow back. It's okay. It's okay. So I was trying to get them even, because the videos I did last night, I noticed that each side was completely different. No, I don't know them. Hey, Haywood. How you doing? I was glitching in videos, live stream not too long ago, Tanya. And I'm like, why am I glitching? Oh, you know what? Let me put a cloth over my keyboard here. How you been, Haywood? I missed you the other day. I'm saying that like we really be hanging. Like, I missed you. Like, where were you? And I even said it in the live stream. I'm like, wait a minute, my boo thing missing. Oh, let me toggle this. Thank you, Haywood. Put this on all messages. Oh, hey, Michelle. I just felt really sad. I'm not going to talk about it because it's not, why do I keep glitching? There was another live stream I kept glitching. How you doing, Riley? Does it unscrew? Hey, CM. Does what? Oh, this? No, it doesn't. If that's what you was talking about. I'm back on my perpetual low buy. Yep. And I only ended it because we were on the no buy. And so I knew I was going to go right back to the perpetual low buy because I've been doing that for years, and it's actually like really works well for me. And when I purchased the Blend Bunny stuff, oh my gosh, like, hey, Wish, she said yes, hey, Wish, she was having the withdrawals. She was having withdrawal symptoms. I was like, wait a minute, somebody missing. I was like, where my boo thing at? But at least it was only one live. I remember a little while ago, I'm like, it's been like 3 lives and he ain't been here. Like, is he okay? Can somebody do a wellness check? Like, what is happening? Yes, you were missed. Powder down. You doing your makeup? Awesome. That was probably, yup, too much powder. And this is almost done too, y'all. This I just love using up stuff. So when I'm not going to purchase backups that'll carry me past a year, because we know there's always going to be another sale, right? So it's like, why am I like, oh, sale, let me buy another foundation? Of course, the same one, because I stick to the same stuff. But it's like, girl, you got enough to last over a year for foundations and face primers. Let me take out my brow pencil before I forget again and do my brows. She looks like she has green on her inner rims. Oh, you know what? We're going to use Bingo. And we'll put the blue on inner rims. So she was talking about, and I know I mentioned it. I don't remember where, because I'll talk a lot in all the videos. Like I've been doing a lot lately, which I haven't. But she was talking about this makeup is expired. And I almost didn't watch it because she was talking about, well, in the thumbnail, it showed PAO, like 12 months, 24 months, whatever. And then the title of the video was something like, does makeup expire? And I'm like, well, first of all, that's a PAO, not an expire date. And so I'm like, I'm not going to watch it because I'll get irritated because that's not what it is. But she was talking about the PAO is, and forgive me if you've heard this before, because I don't remember like when I actually said it. But she was saying, which is something I say, is that that's how long the product should be good for after you open it. But she still kept saying expire. But then the way she explained it was it's not an expiration date. So I was kind of like, and a few people in the comments were confused. So you say that it's how long the product should be good for once you open it, but then you keep talking about expiration dates. Shoot, these are the gems. Her cheeks are very kind of bare. The one side of her face looks so pasty. I'm just like, We're gonna take Mood Light. No, let's just take Luminous Light. House Labs. I can't see anything on her cheeks because of the way the picture is. But I'm just gonna go basic because it looks basic. Medium level 7. Hibiscus Haze. And Golden Pyrite, because her face makeup does look very minimal. Golden Pyrite. I don't know if it's something in this eye or what. So these are, we're not going to be able to use self-adhesive gems because she does have some on her eyelid, and that's probably why she's looking down so you can see the eyelid. My concern with me having hooded lids is if I put gems here, when I look up, it's going to be in here, and I don't know if that's going to be uncomfortable, but we'll figure that out. And these are the non-adhesive. I did purchase, what? I know I talked about it. Let me do my brows before I forget again. I did show them. I don't know if it was, I don't know why I showed it or what video or whatever. Y'all, can y'all tell like I'm just out of it? What am I doing? Purchase by size, so that it'll be easier. Like if I just want a certain size, because that last look I did, I'm like, okay, these sizes are mixed up. Let's just, And I felt like it was taking me a long time to find the sizes I want, so I did find some. Place it your way, Jim. Thank you, Tanya, and thank you for this request. It is a pretty look. It is a pretty look. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. And I did show them, and one of them I am going to send back. I have to drop it off at UPS because it says it's 3 mm, but turning the case upside down, it looks like the gems are varying sizes. But on the advertisement, on the picture on Amazon, it showed that it was supposed to be like just one size. And so I'm gonna send those back. If I didn't care that they were different sizes, I would keep it because there was a lot of pretty colors. But I'm like, no, that's not. I bought it because said it was one size. And so that'll help me if I'm just, trying to be symmetrical and be consistent with the sizes. Hey, beautiful Joe. I think it's an everyday look that could go nighttime or evening with the gems. I don't do nighttime or daytime. I just do makeup. But I get what you're saying. Like some people wouldn't wear that in the daytime because of the gems. But then some people don't even wear colorful eyeshadow either in the daytime. Nope, I do not. I got my balcony door open, but the fan over there is not on. But I did plug in my oscillating fan over here. And I had on leggings under my sweatpants. I took the sweatpants off, so I just have on leggings in this shirt. Temperature, the Weather Channel says it's like 71 outside. It's a little humid though. Looking at my brows. Hey Dawn, how are you? How you doing, Dawn? I'm trying not to turn it on since we just stopped using it. Same here. It's like I will put these fans on, and you know what? The fans really do work to keep the air moving, especially when it's not humid outside. And when I have my balcony door open and my bedroom, which is back here, well, not behind the curtain, but that side of the apartment. When I have that window open and my balcony window, my balcony door open. When I have my balcony door open and my bedroom window open and it's not humid out, it creates like the most comfortable, pleasing cross breeze, even without fans on. But when I put the fans on, it's even better. So I'm gonna hold off because the energy supply costs are going up because of this wonderful administration we're in. And yeah, the delivery charges are almost as much as the supply usage. Like one of my bills over the winter, it said my supply was like $150 and some cents. And delivery charges was like $80 something. And I'm like, what? And there's an app called Nextdoor that you put in your zip code and you'll see people's posts and things that they write that's in your community and your surrounding community. So that's why it's called Nextdoor. And people were on there losing their minds, like, why is my electric bill more than my mortgage? Like what? So it was comforting in the sense that I knew it just wasn't me. Like there really was something going on. And the way Delmarva, which is the electric company here, the way they do the statements, it's not clear like what dollar amount is where. Like what does this go to? And so they got an email that they're going to have a new look to the bill. And I'm like, just put stuff plain and simple. Like I shouldn't have to flip between 2 and 3 pages to find out what adds up to what and where did this number come from. But now that I understand, I'm just like, okay, y'all just having it confusing on purpose. These are not friends today. I don't want to spend too much time on my brows. Oh, okay. I just saw the text that someone sent. Y'all, my brows just want to be like this today. This one seems like it's over more this way where this one is right here, but I'm going to just leave it. It is something in my eye. Excuse me. I don't know if it was an eye booger or what, but it was something that was moving around that kept blocking my vision. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on my AC as long as possible. And the thing is I hate sweating. I do not like to sweat. I do not But because of how these prices and things are, why am I nervous watching you do your... They are not the same at all. And this is kind of where they are, because this one curves down and it's like here. This one comes further over and it is more straight up and down. So this is the shape of my natural brows. So this one is here, but like this one is like further in. And the more I mess with it, the worse looking it gets. I hate sweating too. Oof, I cannot stand sweating. You won't like them, but itemize the charges. Yeah, exactly. They need you to put it where it's more simple. I shouldn't have to go through. You're next to China. Yeah, so I shouldn't have to go through 3 pages of the statement to figure out how did y'all get this number. That's just, yeah. You are very cynical. Thank you. Look, I'll tell you this. If you're going to be pleasant, you can stay. If not, you can see yourself out or just keep writing nonsensical comments and I'll put you out. Like either way is fine with me. Sometimes I am in the mood to play y'all and sometimes I'm just not. And I think I feel pressure and I'm doing it to myself because I started this live stream not being organized. We are going to do away with moderators and just see how things go. And if every live is a Thursday, then, we'll have them back. But I haven't deleted it yet. But this is medium level 7 from House Labs. Because it's been pretty mild lately. And I feel like, well, you know what? It's Janessa that kind of had me thinking about it because I like how, like, she actually still, like, talks to people, even if they're being nasty. Because sometimes you don't know. Sometimes they really don't, we don't know. Like, if English isn't their first language or if they're watching from another country, like, we don't know. And so just to see, like, okay, this is the boundary. If you be nice, you can stay. If not, but I like how she does that. And so that started me thinking, like, do I really still need moderators right now? And it's been pretty tame lately, too. This is Hibiscus Haze. We're going to use the same brush. Oh, thank you. Excuse me for smacking. Hey, Yvonne, how are you doing tonight? So we're just going to put this all the way back to here because her face makeup looks very minimal, and I do think it's the lighting blowing her out. One channel I watched, she tell him straight, you bring the drama shenanigans, you're going to get booted, blocked, and reported. That's a lot. Yeah, I'll usually just put them on a timeout, and the longest time for a timeout is 24 hours. And so I'll just, just click that one by default, by habit, really, because it's like, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. I'm just like, whatever. And so, y'all, this brush, I'm tapping it like this, and it's just like, we're going to stay just the way you put us. Y'all, this brush, is the other one like this? This is the other one. It's not as tired, but yeah. I have had these brushes for a long time, though, so I am not upset at all. But I tap it in there, and it's just like a little gangster lean. What the hell? There's a dip in here. Y'all see that? Daquan. Was that you from earlier? No, that was cynical. Yeah, sometimes I'm in the mood where I'm just like, okay, whatever. And then sometimes I'm like, look, this is Golden Pyrite. Medium level 7 and Hibiscus Haze and Golden Pyrite were the only bronzer, blush, and highlighter I had at first for a while from House Labs. And then when I realized how much I really liked them, I'm like, I want more colors. So now I have 5 of the blushes, 4 of the bronzers. What else? And 4 highlighters. So this is Luminous Light from Hourglass. Yes, not sisters, not twins. Sometimes mines are international pen pals. And looking at other people's brows, even when they do all the things, very seldom are they still like mirror images of each other. And so part of me is like, I'm not even going to do all that because they're still not going to be symmetrical. Oh, the brushes. What Tanya say don't even look the same. It's out there. And so it's like, why? Like, why go through all that and they're just going to be crosstown neighbors. I do more for other people than my own, though, because for me, I'm just like, The Bridal Formula, Scandinavia. Oh, man, says Michelle, I got a foundation way too light for me. I don't think it's ever happened to me. If you have a bronzer, even if it's the perfect shade bronzer for you or one that's a little bit darker, if you go light with it and you do the perimeter of your face, then just the center of your face will look too light. Wait a minute, did you say it was too light? Yeah. And so that's the way how I'm speaking Ebonics. That's the way to make the center of your face look highlighted. How some people highlight right here, they highlight the nose, they highlight here, they highlight there. If you just put bronzer on the perimeter of your face, it'll make the foundation not look too light. And I do say often, a lot of things are fixable. Like even if you don't fix it, because the foundation is still going to be too light, but it won't look like it's too light. It'll just look like the center of your face is highlighted, which is a look that people do. So it's not going to be like, oh my God, like what's wrong with her face? It's easier to darken than to lighten. So yeah, that might work for you. I mean, it works for me, but everything doesn't work for everybody. So, but there's that. But that's something that I do. Like when I do other people, if something is a little off, I just, put something else on it and they never know. They never know. All right. Once we get started, excuse me for smacking. Am I dehydrated? You love the 60s. I'll take 30s right now. Oh no, the 60s are good. I will never see Hawaii. Oh my gosh, the weather is beautiful over there. 85 today, Alexandra says, and it has been in the 30s at night. It is. Mother Nature is bipolar. Like she's off her meds. And I've been saying for years, winter gets longer and spring gets shorter. Because how are you like 55 today, and then the next day you 79, and then you drop down to like 30? Like that is not spring. Like what is that? I become a real baby. I'd rather be cold than hot because I could layer up like y'all saw me do, like, the hoodie on, the sweatshirt on, the t-shirt on, 2 pair of leggings under my sweatpants, 2 pair of socks and slippers. I will bundle up. But when you hot, what can you do but sweat? Ugh. And you can only strip down but so much. And I do know people who walk around naked, but I'm like, but then you like sweating on your furniture. Like, ew. Anyway. No judgment. I'm just saying. Like in my mind, I'm like, why would you do that to your furniture? Blue on Inner Realms. This shade is personal preference. We had snow in March. I think we had warm right over a week. It is crazy. Prince told us sometimes it snows in April. What did you say? Yeah. I know a lot of people who don't wear any, and I'm just like, no. And it's, excuse me for smacking, I think I'm dehydrated. I did down 20 ounces already. 40 ounces already. But I'm guessing I'm still dry. Sounds like Michigan weather on. I know some people who, and it's usually dudes, they're like, oh, when I'm home, I don't wear any clothes. And I'm like, well, good for you. I had a doctor tell me, this was eons ago. She told me 2 things. And I'm like, no, thank you. She said, it hit Dawn's comment because she said undies, and then yours, Tanya, held because you said panties. I did set it to I don't remember what the options were, but it holds for review content that may be suspect. But like those words aren't even suspect. So I don't know who made that list. And one thing she told me was take a lukewarm shower every other night. And I'm like, no, I take a hot shower every day. And she said, oh, that'll make your skin dry. I said, that's what lotion is for. And she also had told me, don't sleep with underwear on. And she said to put a pillow like in between my knees because that'll keep a certain area open and you have ventilation and stuff like that. I'm like, no. I wear underwear when I go to bed. But I do know people who don't. But I'm like, no. I take hot showers every day. Put on lotion. My skin ain't dry. And I wear underwear when I go to bed. And she was just looking at me like, why am I not listening to her? Because what you talking about is not something that I do or that I'm going to do. Dawn said she saw videos of places in Michigan where icicles all over the house. Yeah, putting this underneath. This one is one eye at a time. And this is green. But to me, they do look different when I hold them up together. But if I just look at this one, to me, it looks blue. But then when I hold it to this, I'm like, no, this is blue. And when I put the green on one lower lash line and blue on the other lower lash line, like as they settle into me, they both look blue. It stays on locked till I take it off. And it's surprising to me because they are creamy. They're creamier than the MAC ones for sure. Creamier than the NYX ones. But even on my lower lash line, because usually, what brand was that? It might have been the Sephora ones, where the outer edges on my inner rooms would wear off, and then here, because my eyes are teary, this does not. And it's so creamy, I was surprised. It does not move. The only time it will move, after I say it don't move, is if my eye is tearing a lot and it's tearing down here and wiping away everything under there, including eyeshadow. But if my eyes are not teary, this does not move on my lower lash line. It does not move on my inner rooms at all. And I was shocked because it is really creamy and really soft. So I really do like these. I still am a fan of MAC because they have all those fun colors. Rango kind of, he's conservative with colors. And I understand why, because that's who his clientele is. And I love when he does a video on somebody and he's like, oh, they wanted a smoky look. And I'm like, yes. Yes. And even though I have blue and green eyeliners, I knew I was going to use them. So I got these two, and I do use them, as you see, as well as the other ones. Simple dinner. Says Tanya, air fried chicken Sammy and air fried fish Sammy. So we got two Sammys. Raspberry lemonade. Hey, Leah. How are you? Lemonade already has salad. So you got two sandwiches? I don't know why I keep thinking I'm going to use this for powder. Excuse me. All right, let's look at this palette. I am from New Jersey, but I do not live anymore in New Jersey. Excuse me. So this is the Cryptic palette. This is what it looks like. All right, something in here moved because there are gold flakes here, and that's not a gold shade. Might be from this monster up here. This one is the one that was really flaky, and look, it looks like it wants to pop out the pan. I always feel like I say pan funny, but it doesn't move. It's so weird. So she has a light shade here, and then like a mid-tone green metallic there, and then the outer corner is green, and she has green underneath. It looks like she has a taupe or a brown in her transition area. And she does have a light brow bone highlight. And so I'm hoping this will give me all of that. Well, oh, Tanzania! Welcome. What's small, Tanya? Oh, the Sammys are small. So, all right, let me prime your eye and then we'll figure that out. I was wondering where you were from, because I saw your second name and it's not a spelling I'm familiar with, and so I was wondering. Welcome. I keep telling people I call my channel the Crazy Troll Nation. I keep telling people Crazy Troll Nation is worldwide because we do get viewers from around the world, which I think is just amazing. I don't think I put on enough. Did I? Nope. Because y'all know I'm used to putting on a lot of primer. But it's okay though, because we're going to put groundwork paint pot on top of it. You live in the U.S. now? Oh, okay. Welcome. Even though these are crazy times to be here. If I had family in another country, I really think I would be like, hey, can I just come stay with you for like 3 or 4 months until I get situated and find a place or whatever? Because it is just so crazy here, like the politics and stuff. But then, like now, it is affecting worldwide because it is senseless war that he started. So it is affecting, and it's just something, y'all, how like the decision of one man with the help of enablers, they can make a decision that has a global impact. Like it is just insane, like when you think about it. So he wanted to start this senseless war, and it's impacting almost worldwide. What places that depend on oil and depend on oil. And I'm like, so one idiot with the help of enablers can make a stupid ass decision and it can have global repercussions. That is just crazy to me. That is just really freaking crazy to me. I know that's what I was getting to, Tanya, because some places, even like last year, there were some places, they were like, because there's a lot of expats all over the world. And some of them were like, okay, don't come to this country right now. You know, they're not accepting, because they have the mindset that if they're American, then they support and agree with all that stuff, which is not true. But yeah, some countries, people were like, they were not renewing visas. Like if you were there on a work visa or a student visa, they weren't renewing visas. If you applied for a new one, like out of the blue, like they denied, like your countries was like on a sneak. They weren't putting people out, but they were like, you ain't welcome here. Like when your visa's up, you need to go in like 2 weeks. And I'm just like, damn. And so I'm like, there goes my dream. But if I had family somewhere, I would like to think that I would go. I'm wondering, I think we used that one last time. Because everything is shimmer on her lid, well, metallic. The inner corner, we'll take this gray because I don't feel like messing with this shade is Echoes, and hopefully it's not dark. Oh, that's pretty. It is dark and I like it, but the picture, she has a really light shade and it's only like right there. So we're just going to put that right there. Yeah, because other countries are not having it. And I don't blame them. So that's going to be that. We are going to take hourglass number 3. I'm thinking, y'all know I want to use this shade right here, but she don't have anything on that bold. Maybe we'll do lower lash line. You make strawberry peach jello with cherry mixed diced fruit and it for your treat. That sounds good. I've been reminded lately of how little I actually do cook. We're going to take shivers. And I was going to go to BJ's today after I went to UPS to drop off those gems. But I ain't make it out. I ain't make it out the house. I kept going back to sleep. I'm like, if I wake up such and such time, I'll go. Shit. Lying to myself. Lying to myself. Maybe we'll put a light shimmer in the middle because her look is lighter than this. That is pretty though. Hey, Julie. How are you? Yeah, a friend of mine was saying that their mom wasn't feeling well, so they told her, don't cook this weekend. So I'm thinking they cook for the week when they cook. And so she was saying, oh, well, that was a blessing because I really didn't feel like cooking. And so then I'm thinking, and that's when I started thinking, like, okay, they must cook, for the week. and then like free stuff or whatever. And so I was reminded again, like how little I actually do cook. I'm like, oh, you cook every week? If anything, I'm just like boiling noodles and putting sauce in it, or making rice and making a burrito bowl, which is like very simple to do, very quick and simple. Um, but I really do not. And I know I don't cook a lot, but things like that remind me. I wouldn't do all that for no darn jello, but it sounds good. If you were my neighbor, I'd be like, hey, can you make that jello thing you do? Yeah, but I just splurged on Papa. I did tell y'all about the Papa John chick. Oh my gosh, I felt so bad. I didn't feel bad, but I was just like, damn, times are hard. You out here doing door dashes with an oxygen tank on. So when I made the order from Target, oh, I got 70% alcohol because I have 91%. Um, but for sanitizing other things, even though I do have makeup sanitizer spray, or for like repressing, they recommend 70%. So I ordered that. I need a darker green. There is not a darker, well, cryptic. This is a dual chrome because this looks green, but then is purple. So that's not going to work. We're going to take Midnight and we're going to put that outer corner. Ooh, that's darker than her look. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I was like physically trying to find something to buy because free delivery is a $35 minimum, and I'm just like, what else do I like? I don't need anything. I do not need anything, and I'm just like I was really struggling. I should have just used this one that was next to it instead of this one because this is leaning blue compared to that one. But I'm really like I don't need anything. They had queso and salsa. If you buy two, it was like $2 off or something. And I go through salsa and queso like crazy, y'all. So I did get that. And they had a sale on granola bars. So I got granola bar wafers. But I was really like looking like what to get. Like I really don't need anything. And even for Amazon, I told people I don't pay for Prime because there's nothing I need overnight. But even now, when I'm trying to reach that, what is it, $30 minimum, it's like, girl, like you don't need anything. So what I'll usually do is just get another pack of, feminine hygiene items because they don't go bad and they'll just be here for whenever I need it. But it's like I really don't need anything. I really don't. I tell people I have everything I need and some of what I want. Life is good. And I do know that some people struggle just to keep their basics. Yeah, but it's been a struggle. Like, what else can I add to this card for free delivery? It's just crazy. Like, girl, like I really don't need anything. This is higher up than this side. I guess that's less expensive than paying a worker. I knew times were hard when I went to Walmart and you can get your receipt text. Yeah, and I'm just like, no, I want a paper receipt because I want to look at this. No longer need a receipt. Check a person at the door. Go on. At Walmart, we never had. You know what they would? I always thought it was a security person, and they would only check receipts like if they were carrying out like a TV. Like, yeah, they're not gonna notice you carrying out a TV. Like, who would even try to steal that? But anyway, yeah, I've never been stopped at Walmart. I think we're gonna leave the shapes like this. We're gonna go back with this shade. But didn't I say we were going to put a shimmer in this spot? This is a pretty look. Y'all, it's only 3 shades. One time you added some Walmart brand, Mr. Cleaning resisted the shipping. I know. And so I think of things like what's not going to go bad because I don't need it, right? So what's not going to go bad that eventually I will use it? That's the question. And so usually it'll be, some feminine hygiene stuff or something. But now I'm at a point where it's like, girl, you don't give places a chance to stop me. I'll walk up. When I go to BJ's, when I got the dessert for a dinner I was going to, it was just the one item. So I'm walking like this to the person, and then she just, marked it off because I was just like, you can see everything I got right here in my one hand. I remember the first time I saw armed security at BJ's, I was shooketh. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Is it like that though? Armed security at BJ's? And this all started with this administration. But I was just like, yeah, I was kind of shooketh because I'm just like, and where I come from, it's kind of suspect anyway because anything could happen. I've dealt with, racism off and on my entire life. And so when I see an armed guard, I'm just like, oh shit, like what the fuck? Because even being innocent doesn't matter. Let me even say to real quick. So we're gonna pop a shimmer on the center. I don't want to do nothing messy. We did use Apparition. I don't think we used Hirsch. Let's see if this will brighten it. This is a clean Hourglass number 3. So just on the center. Oh, it did. Okay. So this is Hirsch. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is getting to where she at in the picture. Where is it? Hirsch. Here we go. I remember I used to seldom layer, and I've been doing that lately, even for like regular looks, like just to see. Yeah, that is more shiny than that side. That's pretty. Oh, that's cute. 4 shades. Why you look like you want a hard pan though? See that ball of light right there? Why are you looking like you want a hard pan? It's my first time using this shade. This is pretty layered over this. This is really pretty. We're all going to overlap with that first shade just a little bit. It's pretty. I like how this dark shade is coming over and you still see the lightness in the middle. So we're just going to take the brush with that shade without adding more to it, just to see if we can deepen it on this side. I scheduled my oil change Wednesday, 8 a.m. I'm gonna be tired. So I was thinking if I want to wait to go to UPS, but then I don't, because I need to look and see what the time frame is to return something. Because they send you the barcode. You have a Revlon lipstick haul this week. I bought Apricot Fantasy, Coffee Bean, Carnel Glaze, and Ice Amethyst. So you got a lot. Well, it is a haul. Says Julie. And then with a black. I don't even wear dresses or gowns. I decluttered more stuff, out of my closet and out of my workout attire drawer because I don't work out. We're just going to tap in here because this is not getting darker. Oh, there we go. And so I did declutter my closet. Yeah, there we go. Tap straight in twice. Julie, do you have a channel? For those who came in after, Tanya is back on Instagram. So give her a follow over there. I like that. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna put that brush down. Don't need this brush so that I can go home. We are going to, oh, you're welcome, Tanya. Oh, no, Julie doesn't have a channel. $6.99 at Walmart. Thank you. I'm liking this palette. The flake monsters, but we know how to work them. And me being me, where'd I put them? I forgot that I had eyeshadow shields. So you take one out and just put it like under your eye and it catches the shadow. And usually for me, stuff like that doesn't work, or putting powder, because fallout is everywhere. But with this palette, the fallout was like right here. But the tape did work, and putting mood light over top of it worked. But then I'm like, wait a minute, I got shadow shields. So what are we gonna do for transition area? And this, I think, I'm glitching again. I think we used this one. I think it made me look a little ashy, if I remember correctly. Let's just see. Oh Lord, I think we did use that though. So this is Petrify. So we're just gonna tap straight in, just a little bit on the tip of the brush, and we're gonna lightly put this here. I think that looks. For those of you who love Revlon, do not buy it at Walgreens. It costs more at Walgreens. It costs $11.99 at Walmart. It's $6.99. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, and you know what? And I do think drugstore charges more, just in general. That's why I believe they have a lot of sales, because there's always a sale going on. Because then that brings it down to like the price that you would get it somewhere else. And even saying that, drugstore makeup, the cost has been going up. I like that, and it's giving me that lightness, but not like a bright lightness. Walgreens is just pricey anyway. Yeah, CVS too, because when I go there, I only go there when I have a 30% off coupon or a 40% off coupon, and then I'll get like chips or something, or Skittles, very berry Skittles, mind you. But I'll just take a gander over and look at the makeup, and I know prices, y'all. I'm like, it's getting a little out of hand. And I have heard people on YouTube saying how drugstore prices is has been starting to increase in the last year. That tariff stuff. And dude talking about, oh, we're winning, and people keep saying, stop what you're doing, we're winning too much. We winning what? Oh, your billionaire friends are winning because y'all playing in the stock market. Let's put that down. Lower lash line. You love Revlon Super Lustrous Gloss, says Tanya Indulge. Is your favorite shade. You just got it from Amazon under $5. Is our Amazon makeup, like if it says it's Revlon, like is that really what it is? Because sometimes I see like drugstore name brand stuff, and then sometimes it's brands I never heard of, and so I'm just like, is it really? Lower lash line. I want to do this green, but let's just do it. This is Decay. Is it going to be flaky? No. I too only shop Walgreens if you want. Yeah, and I just go in there and get snacks. So we're going to put this under here. Because I'm really like, I don't need anything. Oh, so I was saying, the lady that did the video about the PAO and, you know, makeup, expiration, all this and that. I watched one of her other videos, and she was saying, like, why she's not going to buy any eyeshadow this year. And she said that she has, like, over 170 palettes, and she's like, she has all the colors. So she was saying she's not going to buy any more eyeshadow palettes this year. And so that got me thinking too, like I'm down, I think I'm like at 42 now with this one that Janessa sent me. But I'm thinking like, I could easily say that, but I do know 669 comes back to Beauty Bay. I am going to get it. I already know that for sure. But when I think about what I have, I'm like, I have the colors that I would want. And even for low-key stuff, I got Glam palette, that's low-key, Retro Glam, that's low-key. Like, I do think I have a good variety. Amazon has decent price on Revlon lipsticks. But overall, for makeup, Walmart has the best prices. You only go to Walgreens for your meds. CVS won't take your insurance. Man, I don't know why they just make stuff complicated. I don't know if it's just a competition thing or what. So this shade is Decay, this bright green that I'm finally using, that I've been wanting to use, but I'm only putting it lower lash line. It's looking really bright in here. Well, when I turn, yeah, okay. When I turn, because here I don't see it at all, and then I just turn, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, it is there. That is kind of freaky. Because it looks like it's not there until I turn. I only see it here and here, but then when I turn, it's like, hey. Wow, that's kind of freaky in a good way. Super freaky, yeah. Was that Rick James Tanya? She know who sings all the songs. it for the eyeshadow look. So 5 shades. Oh, I got it. It's right here. That's it for the eyeshadows. So we're going to do upper lash. I'm not going to do upper lash line. One thing I'm not clear on is upper lash line and then lash glue and then the lashes. I'm going to put this at home. We didn't use that one for under the brow. Upper lash line. I do have a green from Inglot. I'm thinking, yeah, let's do that. Or we can use this for Makeup Forever. This doesn't, the shift doesn't show up too much on my lid, but it shows up over here. This was gorgeous in my brows. I was like, oh, I'm in love. Super freak, super freaky. Every time I think of it, this ain't going to show up much because it's green on my lid. We're going to go over this with the green from Inglot. Actually, the red is showing up a little bit in person. Oh, yeah, no, we're going to go over this with the green from Inglot. What was I going to say? I don't know. What was I saying? I don't know. Wait till she puts the gems on. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, we're going to do the gems. I was excited for that, Tanya, when I saw the look. And I know I said it before, but I really enjoy, number one, when y'all give me like troll play looks to do. And this isn't quite a troll play look. But when y'all give me looks to do, because usually it's something I wouldn't do. Like I have yet to put gems on my eyelids. And so this is Inglot. Do I need door line for you? I don't think so. And so I do appreciate that aspect because it is usually something. I just grazed my eyeball. It is usually something that I wouldn't do. And then when I do it, I'm like, oh, this is nice. And so it just adds like another thing in my repertoire. And especially if it's a creative look. But in a sense, this is a creative look. Because of the gems. There's a piece of gel liner in my eyelashes. Whew. So you're covering up the Makeup Forever one. So yeah, this green does show up. It's kind of blending in a little bit because it is a green look. Yellow would have popped it, but that's not what this look is though. I don't even think she has anything on her upper lash line now that I'm like looking at her again. So I'm trying to decide. Do I want to do the lip and then come back and do the gems? Almost prom season, you know, this rolls around. I was thinking if I want to go to some universities and put an ad because of the season, prom season. I don't know though. What was I going to say? Oh, some people say put mascara on and then put the lash on. That's something I haven't done. And to be honest, I wasn't even sure like where the lash goes. Like, does it go on your actual lashes, like the base of your lash line, or does it go on your lash line, which would be like where your skin is? And so I watched a short video and she was saying the base of your lashes. And I'm like, oh, why did that just clump right there? Smooth out, honey. Smooth out. And I was going to put on lashes yesterday just to play around with it. And I'm like, no. Oh, I know what I was going to say. When the members exclusive when we did the Mayron stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, my face turned red from the Sin Wax. I don't think it was that. When I watched it back, I'm not going to do it on my face. I'm going to do it down here. When I watched it back, when I had put the Sin Wax on, where's that spatula? That heavy duty spatula. I don't know. Oh, you know what? This is in my Mayron case. All right, so we're just going to pretend is this one. When I watched it back, where the Sin Wax was, I was holding one side and I was using the spatula. And y'all see how this is moving my skin like that? And then, you know, I was doing the same thing over here, but y'all see what this is doing, right? And y'all see how that looks already, right? And then even with my fingers, you know, when I was trying to move the Sin Wax, I think it was just that, because y'all see this, right? Y'all see how quick that turned red. So I think it was the pressure that I was putting on it that caused that redness. And also another reason I think that is because the redness started diminishing the more time that went by, whereas when I have a reaction with something, it doesn't start to clear up that quick. And so that is really what I think it was just me holding my skin and then putting that pressure to move the Sin Wax. That hurts, actually. Yeah, but y'all see that, right? So I don't think it was the Sin Wax, which is great, if it wasn't. And when I washed it off, everything was fine. Where I've taken stuff off before and I still had redness, I had spots where it was, you know, sensitive. And that explains why, too, when I was saying it's sensitive to touch, because I was putting pressure and dragging out my skin. That hurts. I don't really understand mascara prior to lashes. Maybe after the blend. Yeah, that's what I always thought, too, because I was just, yeah, but, let's do the lip and then come back, because I am going to line it with this. She definitely has lip liner on, but then it looks like a gloss, or maybe this is not the right color because it looks more brownish. So we're just going to line and fill in and then put this on. Excuse me. So let's put that away. Let's take off some the lip liner. And even when I have put on false lashes, I still didn't put on mascara. And they were saying, like, so it'll all blend it in or whatever, but I haven't noticed that it doesn't look like that. You just heard a thunderclap. Oh! Maybe it's going to rain, cool the place down. Yeah, this is sore, but y'all see that? So it does make sense that it was just me with the pressure and not the actual product. Yes, it's raining. Oh, good. Watch the pollen. Yeah, and the bird turd. Cat paw. Why you got cats for you in your vehicle? This is chestnut. Is this new? This is pointy. Ow. When my YPP check comes this month, that's when I'll send out all those packages. One for Janessa, one for Grace, Janet's current win, and that spray. This is sharp and pointy. It is new. I haven't used this one yet. I love a good hard rain. One, it doesn't last long, and two, it does really wash my vehicle. I seldom go to the car wash. I'll be waiting on the rain. Maybe when you get in and turn on the car, they look at you like, where we going? Oh man, it sounds like you live in the country, and I know you don't because you're in Detroit. I was thinking of my great grandmother's property. She lived in the country, like in the woods. And so it would be cats, a couple rattlesnakes here and there. Hear that little I'm like, okay, where is it? What the fuck? But yeah, she would have stray cats. Are those the ones that you've been feeding for the last few years? I think we're gonna leave this like this so that way it'll look lighter in the center. I don't like how that looks though, because of the shape of my lips. Yeah, let's just fill it all the way in. One time, one got in my truck. You shrunk from when you bought in grocery lane before. I was driving to work like, what that sound? Oh my gosh! Wow. Don't leave your stray cats in the car, folks, in the summertime. I'm going to go to SEPTT. What is it? SEPTA? Now they're on your porch. You crazy, Tanya. I'm going to tell you why. You know I deal with allergies and I have asthma. And you would be like, oh, now they got so bold. They be rubbing on my clothes. And you know the videos of my eyes is tearing from the allergies from them cats. I'm like, shit. You done let them get comfortable. Trying to come in your house and rubbing on your clothes. I'm like, You feed them, they will keep coming. All right, so that was Chestnut from MAC. This is from MAC's Lip Glass Air. The Glass Air ones are not sticky. They're on your porch right now because they live there. This shade is Accolade, and it's described as, hi, my name is Dion. I'm a label whore. It's described as golden sheen. I'm gonna put this on. He was the black one, so you couldn't see him. And, oh, you didn't see him in the, you named him Soot. You done named the stray animals. Tanya, you are funny. You are funny. This smells so good. This is not her lip at all. Because she just has her lips lined. And then the gloss, which is glossy. But since I filled everything in, I could. This feels so good. That's pretty. I could tap the shade from the eyeshadow palette on here, but I'm not. Let's just, you just ran through a 15-pound bag of food, got a couple of feed. No. No, we ain't doing all that. Gems first and then lashes, because I won't be able to get through the lashes if I won't be able to get to put the gems on. I can't get to the lashes. Do I want to do self-adhesive with stick over shadow? I don't know. So we have this. So these are the colors in here. Can you not glare? Probably not. And did I tell you I do have more gems in my cart? Because I know I'm going to keep using them. This one came in a 2-pack. One side is just the iridescent ones, and then the other side is color. Maybe we'll use these greens. And these are not separated by color either. I mean by size either. These I like because, are they different colors? Because these are separated by size, which is great. And these are the red ones. And so like these 3 are the same size. These 3 are the same size. These 2 are the same size. These 2 are the same. And these are the teeny tiny ones, which I know I will not use. This other one, this is the one where a lot of the gems were in the bag. And the same with this. These 3 are the same size. These 3. These 2 are smaller sizes. And then it gets to the teeny tiny ones. So this size, actually, this size I would have used. These are the teeny tiny ones, which I won't. And so I decided to keep it because I wasn't going to use them anyway. But I'm wondering if we should use these instead of reconnecting. It's only been an hour and 10 minutes. What's happening? So we have green here and we have like the iridescent down here. So let's just use that one. And that's one of the packs where there are different sizes. And they're not separated by size. Alright, so they got a picker pen and some glue. I don't remember which one we opened before. We're going to take that one. This picker pen seems to work better, and I don't know, maybe it's just me, than these picker pens. So I am going to try this one again though. And if that gives me problems, we'll use one of the longer picker pens. And I don't know why this is so long. Like, I don't. When it could just be... Alright, so let's put this away and get started with this. She does have a couple underneath her lower lash line. And she does have one different, yeah, they do look different sizes. Okay, so let's open up. only opens one way. Ow! Ooh, y'all. It tilted in my hand. That would have been a mess. Do they have nail polish? Oh, Sydney Grace perfume and nail polish. Question mark. They all have names. Baby Cat, Soot, Mozart, Brutus. 20 was a triplet. Tuxedo, Calico, Willy Cat, and Willy Cat. Oh, Willy Cat and Willy Kit. You funny. Calico and the occasional stray that might have my time. Yeah, you are that cat lady. That is crazy. You forgot Amadeus, Mozart's son. So what I'm going to do... No, I'm not. I was going to use this tray because I noticed they have been putting gems on the tray and then using it that way. But I haven't had problems with with this picker pen, with picking them out of here. So what are we going to do? Let's start with the green. And if it's looking too green, then we will put on some of the iridescent. And then we'll do the lashes. This stuff is strong. This is the one we use because the tip is brown, which is probably the foundation. Now, am I going to see where to put the gem? All right, let's do this down here first. I know I got quiet. Seems like an afterthought of them having a... nail polish. I'm trying to use this pencil pen. I can still fill this. Where's the glue? Oh, right there. That's the glue. That is the glue. So it is picking up with this pencil. This is really smart of me and my clumsy ass. Yeah, go at my eye with something pointy. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, this is working with this one. That is down to, it's down a little bit too far. Looks like it wants to come off, actually. If these were self-adhesive, I would take it off and put it back on. I went to go sit down on my sofa, and I saw a little red dot. It was one of them gems that got stuck to my sweatpants. This looks like it's just hanging. I had dropped something the other day, and I didn't know where it went, and I knew eventually I would see it. It was the Penzies thing. I had glitter in it. So as I bent down to pick it up from under the footstool under here, I saw like a little cluster of gems on the carpet. And I had picked up a cluster of gems from before. This is just hanging. I don't think it doesn't seem like it's all the way on. It looks like she has like some right here too. So let's do that, and then we'll move to the top. The only thing with this is this stuff smells so strong. And I got quiet again. On Glow Up, he just did a line of glue because he was on her nose. So he just did like a line of lash glue, and then just instead of like each time I keep stopping after like 2 drops. I will say this, y'all. Working with gems has opened up a new world for me. It really has. Especially when, is this 2 together? Why does this one seem round? Because it's 2 together. Oh, I just got them apart. Okay. All right, now you want to pick up though? Damn you. Somebody was talking, damn it. In one of the group chats I'm in. Somebody said something. Oh, a girl was doing, I'm trying to pick these up with this girl. She had a wire hanger, and she bent it in a way where the wider part goes behind. Y'all look at that. The wider part goes behind the neck, and then like the pointed part, she bent it upwards, and she made it into like a phone holder, so she can just go around um, and film stuff, and it just faces this way right here. And so, hi Janice, you favor the late Southern poet Dr. Billy Jean. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna have to look them up. Be careful, we don't want to run into a fear duck horror movie. And so I was like, I don't use wire hangers ever since I saw Mommy Dearest. That traumatized me. It really did. And I really stopped using wire hangers. And my mom didn't beat us with hangers. She beat us with other stuff. But she didn't beat us with hangers. But I really, and when I saw the movie, I was an adult. But I was like, I was so traumatized just by that scene in the movie, I stopped using it. And so just as proof, I opened my closet doors and took a picture. Yup, all white hangers. All white plastic hangers. I really stopped using wire hangers. And if something came from the dry cleaners, when I would go home, I would take that wire hanger off, bend it up, put it in the trash, and whatever that piece of clothing was, put on a white plastic hanger and hang it in my closet. Yeah, and so the one person, they weren't, I don't think they knew about Mommy Dearest because they're younger than myself and the other person. And your mother used you to hand or house shoot. I learned by the time I was a preteen to stand a certain length away, which was really arm length away. So like she could just one of my clients, one of my teenage clients back in the day, we were sitting at the table having a family therapy session. And so his mom had her arm on the table. So we're going to pretend like this is her arm. And he was sitting next to her and he just had like his pinky on her arm. And so she would move it and he would put the pinky back. And I'm looking like, I said, you know what? She'd be smacking the shit out of him. So the pinky was, if she moved her arm, he would feel it. So he was just sitting there, calm as day. She just had her arm on the table, and he just had his pinky there. She would move it, he would put it back. I'm like, damn. And how would I know that? Because I learned to be arm's length away if we were standing up. But it was one of those things. But I said, she be slacking the shit out. You know what he was like, Thank you. Bonnie Worldwide. Yeah, I was cracking up. Because I was sitting at first like, why does he just have his pinky on her arm? And every time she would move, he would put it back. And I'm just like, I was cracking up. Yeah, only if you know, you know. It's one of them things. So we're gonna do up here first, and then we're gonna move down onto the lid. It doesn't seem to be. It doesn't, thank you for the hearts. It doesn't seem to be symmetrical because I'm looking at where the gems are. And I remember the last time we did gems, I did move them to have them symmetric. Hers are not, but we're going to go for it. Go for that. So we're going to start with one right here. I do wish, well, you know what? The glue is a little bit shiny, but then as it dries like completely clear. So I don't, it's challenging to see it. But I am enjoying gems. They do take time, as y'all could tell. But I do like the effect. And the thing is just like how quick will the tool pick it up? That's the thing. These are not in the same place. These are not. And you know what is stuck there? It's coming together. My older brother got a whooping for something, can't remember. My mother told him to do and get the house shoe, and he came back with a fuzzy plastic. And that made your mind even better. Yup. Did you know what's coming? I do want to move this, but damn it. I'm going to leave it. Boys do stuff like that. That sounds... Yeah, he do. That sounds funny. This looks like it's hanging, but I think it's just because of like how my wrinkles are set up under there. Yeah, she has quite a few gems. I'm trying to put it where I'll remember where the glue is. See, this side I can see the glue. This, when I look where you are, I see it more so than when I look over here in this mirror. Let's just take this one. Come on and stick better. Come on, baby. I don't even know what size that was. I'm excited though that I have gems that are separated by size. And there's another company where the gems are in pouches and those are by size. And so I do have some of those in my save for later on Amazon. Yo, I am straight tripping because I remember like a couple years ago, I'm like, I'm done with Amazon. No, it's too convenient. It's too convenient. And so, yeah, so that didn't last long. And especially now that they are delivering to my doormat. My sister and I tried hard to not laugh with me. Right? Oh, you think it's funny? Come on over and get in line. I know. Yeah, you know, you know. Where did I put the glue? Yeah. Sometimes I think, where's the glue? Sometimes I think parents just get in the mood. It'd just be like, I don't know. Those are in different places too, y'all. Let me stop trying. Then maybe it wouldn't be so noticeable if I didn't try. Just place them haphazard. That's the thing Mom said. Oh, you think it's funny? Yup, you think it's funny? Get in line. Yep. Yep. Oh, that one fell on the floor. You know what? It bounced off my foot. There was so many gems on my carpet. And I remember I was looking down there like, where'd it go? And couldn't see it. And then when I got up, because of how it was shining from when I had the track light on, I was like, oh. So I picked up quite a few. And I thought that was it. But more had dropped than I thought. Because I remember I was counting like, oh, that's number 8 that bit the dust. Y'all, I did pick up like 8. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I got them all. And you know, I did not. Because last night I saw a cluster of gems. Oh, shoot. Not on the glue. Okay, wait. If you can just hang on. You can just hang on. Just hang on, buddy. There you go. Awesome. Thanks for working with me. Green gem you. Where's the glue over here? I don't know if that's it or not. Oh, it's not. It's right here. My finger just stuck to it. So are you going to stay? That's probably why the other one came off. Because it wasn't on the glue. Digging the rhinestones around in green. Very nice. Thank you. This is tedious. And so, like, and now it ain't moving at all. I'm trying to get it over to where the glue is. Oh my gosh. All right, let's just push you in and hope you stay. So that girl, that lady, I'm saying girl. When I say girl, it's because I think they're like in their 20s and I'm 56. If it's somebody that looks around my age or even like in their 40s, then I'll say that lady. But this girl, she was doing like full face stuff and she was just, and it was time lapsed, of course. And I was just like, oh, so now I'm thinking, I thought about her just now because I'm thinking she maybe did just lay down glue, like how I said the dude put like a line of lash glue. And so then he was just going in and just, I said that earlier, didn't I? Instead of doing like one at a time like I'm trying to do. Trying to see where to put them. And I don't know how long it takes to dry either. So that's why I'm really just doing like 1 or 2 at a time. Hey, stick to the glue. You know why? Because this has glue on it from when I was messing with this one. So I'm just gonna just rub that on my hand. Starting to sweat. Sweat. I need to get one on here that's hanging. I don't want to either come off or go on. Make a choice. If I know ahead of time next time, like what gems I'm going to use, I will just put some on that tray. So that way I won't have to be digging around trying to get a certain size. At least until I start using the ones that are separated by size. Because then I'll know that's the one that I want. It's the one that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Who sing that song, Tanya? One Little Hook. Was it Elton John? And it was a lady too. It was a duet. Taking away souls around me. Thank you, thank you. I don't know about putting them on my mobile lid because, and I can't tell if she has hooded lids or not because she's looking like this. I don't see any visible line. Like you can, even when I look down, you can see where my actual crease is. You can see my actual crease is here. I don't see any visible line on her. And so I don't know what her, Olivia Newton-John. Yep. Tanya know all the singers. So I think, should we do some iridescent, Tanya? And I'm asking Tanya because this is her request that she did. Or just continue on with green and just put more green. I'm thinking to switch it up a little bit and put some iridescent ones. Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta from the movie Grease. That is it. So Tanya. Oh, that was Nick Dalton that said that. Oh, yeah, Tanya, and then, okay. All right. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm not going to put on my mobile lid because then it's just going to either fall off or I'll feel it and it'll feel irritating because it'll be in the crease. All right, where are you? You are right here. Ooh. I did in my cart. This has like 3 or 4 different colors in it. One of the colors is green. Where did I get you from? I did the ones that come in the pouches. They have a lot of different colors. And so, you know, I picked out like a green. No, what did I get? Green? I'm not sure. And then I picked out an iridescent one that had green in it for when I do looks and I do just want to stick to a certain color story or whatever the collab look calls for. Where is the glue? Is that where you are? And I think they were like either $5 or $6. But I didn't buy them yet. Because I really don't need them right now. And I usually get Amazon stuff within like 3 or 4 days. Oh, you know that glue is sticking to my mobile lid over here. The glue transferred. And it feels weird. Because I could feel it. It was stuck down here. Yeah, we're not going to do the mobile lid. Hopefully one of these will not fall off into my eye. That's cute. Little something, something. You have to get ready for work and then to bed. Okay, Alexandra, thank you for hanging out. I always appreciate seeing you. It's always good to see you. Dallas and Knots Landing, girl. Alright, I'm trying to get the bigger ones. A lot of people use these for bedazzling stuff. Like, you know, tumblers, excuse me, shoes, purses. I'm like, I ain't trying to do all that. At Academy, one of the students, she had bedazzled a tumbler. Well, she was friends with one of the other students. And I'll be like, don't that at some point like come off? Unless you spray it with a sealant or something like that. Because you're holding a tumbler, you pick it up often. And so I was like, how does it stay? And like the whole thing was completely bedazzled, the entire tumbler. And so I was wondering, like, what keeps it from coming off? That looks, am I in the wrong one? Because this one looks gold. They do be falling into other compartments, though, I will say that. Come on, where'd you go? Here you go. That should be right here somewhere. So what do you think, Tanya? Is that enough? I am glad we went with the other color. Oh my, Julie, maybe I wanted it to be more like grease. That was like, oh, so it wasn't grease? Oh, there was a 2. You know, I didn't watch the second one. Yeah, I hope someday they make a Grease 3. If y'all have Netflix and if y'all like the Saw series, it looks like all of them are on there. And so that'll be like a week binge where like every day I'll watch one, maybe. That's a good amount. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to close this up. Put you back home. All right, I'll wrap that back up later. All right. And we're going to do these lashes, y'all, and we'll be done. What else did I see on Netflix? It does look like all the Saw movies are on there. Lashes, lashes, lashes. Oh, good grief, Charlie Brown. And all of them are stuck together. I thought I could have swore I hadn't got all the glue off. Apparently not. So these are 2 different pair. We got the foo-foos and these. Preference, Tanya? I really don't think she has lashes on. The foo-foo or the more natural lash? The foo-foo or the natural? Tanya. Bueller? Tanya. All right, I'm going to do the regular. Saw 2 titties after 2 or 3. What? I actually did like the one with Chris Rock. What I reminded myself was, you know what? I had to get out of my head of seeing him as a comedian. There were a couple scenes he went over the top, and I'm just like, but for the most part, like I thought the foo-foo, I don't know you were going to say that because I was going to do the other ones. So once I had to keep getting out of my head and just be like, okay. But I do think he did a good job. A couple scenes though, he was like over the top, and I'm like, yeah, that ain't it, dude. But I did like it. What I liked about the Saw movies was the psychology aspect of it, the psychological aspect of it. That's what drew me in. But I'm going to Google the order of Saw, because you know how they did Saw, and then it was like the prequel, and then the sequel, and then this one, and then that one. I'm going to look up the order and watch them in that order. And when I do that with movies, when I did that with The Conjuring, and when I did that with, well, that was the Annabelle. Yeah, when I watched all of those in the time frame, and even the Halloween movies, watched them according to the time frame. It did give it new life, and it gave, I could feel this one because it's like overlapping my mobile lid. I did like it even better because it did something for my understanding, because it just made it more cohesive. That's the word. It made it cohesive, like watching them in order instead of like this, but then this happened before this one, and then 3 Saws later that related to the first one, you know, all that. It's like Conjuring movies. I like that type of stuff. But yeah, the psych element in the Saw movies is why I really like those, because there was a reason. Stuff like the Terrifier, I'm like, what is the point? And some people love the Terrifier. I'm just like, what the hell is this? So these is the foo-foo. I'm trying to see there's one going one side and one on the other, because they do say they have certain size, but they kind of, to me, look the same. And I've never cut lashes, and they do say to cut them if they're like too long or whatever. I don't think I'm gonna cut them. So we're just gonna go for it, John. We're gonna go for it. And we're gonna try and use a tool too. What? What is happening to me? Weapons was also a good movie. I did not see Sinners. I feel like I did though, because there's a lot of commentary videos on it, or a lot of behind the scenes stuff and deleted scenes, and you know this happened because it is. Da, da, da. So I feel like I did, but I didn't. You know, cut yours either this time, yeah. I never heard of weapons. And I thought I was reading that wrong when you wrote that. Weapons. Well, I didn't read the whole sentence. That's what it was. Weapons was also a good movie. Did you? And I do want to see Sinners. I just feel like I did, and so I don't feel like, oh man, I need to go see that now. We're going to take this glue, and also the video I saw. She put some on her lash line too, which is ironic to me because she was saying put it on the base of your lashes. So if it's on the base of your lashes, why are you putting glue on your lash line? You know what I'm saying? But I've only just been putting glue on here, on the lash band. They say let it dry for about 60 seconds. I'm going to dip it back in because I can't see it. There are some, I see kids running around like airplanes. I'm going the other way. Like the foo-foo lashes, says Nick. Yeah, lashes are fairly inexpensive. And maybe because they're just the cheaper ones. I do have quite a few few packs of Ardell. I have a few packs of the Kiss lashes. I have some Blend Bunny cluster lashes from when they had their sale. So they were like really inexpensive. They were supposed to go as close to your lash line. But she was saying put them on the base of your lashes, not the lash line. The lash line is where I put the eyeliner. And that's where I've been putting the lashes. But she was saying on the base of your lashes, not the lash line. And I was just like, and I had been wondering about that. But the thing is I can't see. And they're like, okay, look down. Or maybe I can see. I've been doing it wrong. And when I set up my table somewhere, I like put the lashes in the back behind stuff. So like if they don't see it, they won't ask for it. But now that I've been, okay, I can't do that. I need to do this way. On the lash base, wouldn't it be easy? That's what I thought. That's what I think. And that's what my thought process was. And then she was like, put it on the center first. And then something that did make sense though. She said if you can feel them, like how before I was saying I could feel it in here, that means they're too long. Y'all look at that glue. What the hell? Fuck. She was saying that they're too long. And now that I got glue up there, it looks messy. And trying to get in here to squeeze it. I also have a habit of not curling my lashes. And I think it's because I'm satisfied with the way that they are. These I probably will cut because there's just a few lashes that's just like here. I can say I don't see a gap like I usually do, especially on the inside and here. It is easier on other people because you can clearly see where to place it, where even looking down. This is throwing me off how these ones are like way over here. But I'm not seeing the band. Have you tried magnetic, Nikki? I love the magnetics. I love those. I'm gonna stick to the lash line. That's hard enough. Yeah, it is. I wish I could put my own lashes on and not pay others to do them. And other people, you just be like, bloop. But on self is because I can't. It's harder to see where it's supposed to go. But I know it'll get easier, and it has gotten easier over time. Yeah, the under the yeah, the ones that's like no, that's under the lashes. That means putting glue like on almost on your inner rooms, kind of, or the base of your. I'm like, no, I'm not putting glue that close to. Yeah, because it seemed like it would irritate. I agree. How you doing, Nikki? You can get false lashes at the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Plus Tree. Some of that stuff now is like $1.75. Some stuff is $2 something. Like, oh no, oh no. Oh no. So even paying $6 for a box, if it's like 6 lashes in there, I'm like, okay, that'll be worth it. And who was I watching? I was watching, she's a pro makeup artist and she's here on YouTube. She was saying, cut your lashes in half. So that's 2 instead of 1. I'm like, you know what? That's a good idea. And then just put it like over here. I was like, So I think this one is good. Is this too dry? Nope. All right, let's get this one on. Try to get in between the lashes to manipulate the corner. I could see it. I could see that gap. I see the gap over here. So let's get closer. What is this? How's it going? Looking good. Thank you, Janessa. This is Tanya's look that she requested. I don't think the girl has on gems, but you know Tanya be wanting to glam everything up. I see a gap here, but on this side I don't. Yo, I almost poked myself in the eye with this. At least it's not super pointy. Yeah, this one is more where it should be. And also they were saying put eyeliner on your upper lash line, but it's like I can't see the upper lash line to put eyeliner up there right now. So I'm like, I don't know how. On somebody else, definitely, because I can see, but I can't see my lash line to put liner up there. This one is making my eye look droopy. And one of my eyes is actually droopy. Like this eye looks so wide open. My one big eye is looking bigger than usual. That look funny as hell. Because this eye look like I'm asleep. And this eye is like... oh, man. It may be because I came further in. Yo, this... I might as well just have one eye closed. Liner first and then the glue liner. And I did the liner, but you can't even see the eyeliner I put up there because of the lashes. But why is one eye looking really super big tonight? Yeah, but one eye looking real big and this one look like I'm sleeping. Oh, man. Yeah, that's looking kind of weird. There are some people whose eyes naturally look like that, though. And one of my eyes, well, most people, one eye is a little bigger, but it's looking like super bigger. Thank you, Tanya. All right, I'm not even gonna put mascara on. That's something I haven't done yet either, is put on lashes and then put on mascara. This is just tripping me out how this eye is looking super big and this one is like... Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, I hit the wrong button. Ooh, wrong button. You with one sleepy eye. This is freaking me out. Because one eye is looking way bigger. And I don't know what to do about it. I'm trying to, maybe it's because how the lashes are. Okay. I'm trying to push them down so at least both eyes look like they sleepy. All right, so this is going to be it. So this is Tanya's Foo lash look with the gems. I do like the look. I think a more natural lash. Could use mascara, but not glam lashes. You don't see. Yeah, I really don't. I don't see them at all. Oh, I'm blinking. I could feel them touching in here. I do think I'm gonna end up cutting these, but this is. I do like that look. It's just tripping me out how this eye is looking sleepy. All right, so we are gonna go, y'all. I'm gonna do pictures really quick, cause then maybe no, I'll do them after. I won't forget. I'll do it right after. Y'all see this? So I do think it was the pressure, not that not the product. All right, y'all. So we are going to go. Thank you, Tanya, for this request. For those who don't know, channel members here get to make a request on top of other perks. That's the one I love most because they give me like fun stuff to do. Membership is $2.99 a month, and you can cancel at any time. And so do click join. It'll show you the perks. It won't automatically join you. Click join, see the perks, and if they appeal to you, then go ahead and join. We would love to have you, and you can submit as many requests as you want to. It could be something like this. It could be something basic. It can be just a particular color story, a certain palette that I have, or what have you. But this is what we have today. Thank you, Tanya, for this request. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. And it does make sense to me now that the face is minimal, because this is a lot. Like, even though I love a black lip, that would have been like too much for this. Thank you, DJ. But I'm loving the gem. I'm loving the gems. So we're going to go. Replay crew, thank you. New people who come in after the fact, thank you. New people who are here tonight, I appreciate you. I didn't do the intro, but as always, self-acceptance, self-love, that is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you, and see me soon. Make sure you subscribe and do consider joining the membership. So you will see me. We have a live stream tomorrow night. So you'll see me back here tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.